This is Boruch Fleischman, your lift manager for the Tikkun elevator Kollel. And today, riding on this planet of Earth, the Earth is moving around the sun, and the position in the constellations is the Earth itself is in regard to the sun. The sun is now in the constellation of Teves, which is called Capricorn. And the Zohar says that Capricorn is a concept of cold and dry. The light that shines in Capricorn from the sun is very dim, or it's very spotty. Today, the sun is in Capricorn, as I said. The moon is currently in the constellation of Sagittarius, and the moon is now 0.27 days old as we are going tonight to declare the new moon. So here we are in the Zohar. The Zohar today we're learning in Parshas Miketz. It's on Daf Reish Aleph Amud Beis in the Zohar itself, and in the Matok M'dvash it's on page Reish Mem Zayin. And the Zohar comes over here in the bottom, and it says the following. It's a story about Rabbi Abba, and we're going to say it in a minute, but I want to just give a little bit of background from yesterday. That yesterday we were talking about the punishments, or what seems to be the changes. He kept using the word Gilgulim. I didn't understand it. It's not because it means incarnation. Is that the question is, what was Yaakov or Yosef doing with his brothers? Why did he, so to speak, hurt them like he did? Play with their minds. What was he doing? So Zohar comes out and says what he's doing is trying to see what the relationship is to Binyamin. Because here we have the secret of the Yesod of Zer Anpin, represented the bris of Zer Anpin, represented by Yosef HaTzadik. He proved himself to be the tzaddik of the Jewish people. But a male aspect by itself is a single man. He needs to be able to relate and to mate with the female aspect of Yesod, whose name is Binyamin, my right hand. So these two things had to come together in Mitzrayim, and that's where the Zohar came out over there. Now the Zohar is going to go a little different direction today, or following along what we said before. So we have to understand that the Zohar deals a great deal with the spiritual world and how it is that the spiritual world is manifest in people. And the Zohar begins at the bottom of page Reish Mem Zayin, and it says in Parshas Miketz, once again, Daf Reish Aleph Amud Beis, in the regular Zohar. The Zohar begins with Mevi HaSipra de Lukamon. Now he's about to tell a story. L'raya al Godel Ma'alas Adam, how the tremendous greatness of a person. Im Ena Mishalem Rav L'Misha Asala Ra, when he doesn't take vengeance and doesn't pay back evil to someone who did him evil. Like, say, Yosef HaTzadik, they threw him in a pit. El Adarabba Od Mochelo Pious, so not only that, but the person forgives him, and he also tries to make peace with him. Zesha caused the Rabbi Abba Hahava Yosef Sarah the Abba de Lo. So it says Rabbi Abba was sitting by the door of the gate of the city of Lod. Chaba Chad Bar Nash, he saw a certain man. The Hava Asev Yasev B'chad Kul the Sol of the Allah. So he was sitting. He raw Adam Echad Shehoyu Ba Yoshev Al Gal Shalavan. He was sitting on a pile of rocks. Shenislakate, so somebody had gathered them together. Ubalat Mahaaretz, and it was sticking out from the ground, Bishwahar, at the slope of the mountain. So it's on a mountainside, and the man came to this place, and he sat down. He was very tired from his trip. V'yasev v'noim tomim, and he sat there, and he fell asleep. Going on in the Zohar. At that moment, Rabbi Abba saw a snake coming towards this man. Rabbi Abba shanachash echad ba al osa adam l'chazika. So the snake was going to come and bite this guy. Nafak kustavar the Gurdna v'koltu le'lechivya. Yatzach hatika ace mishorish elon. So it sounds like a branch fell off of a tree. V'naflo al hanachash v'hargo, so, and it fell on the snake and killed him, just as it was about to get to this man. Kadisara haku barnash. So now the man woke up. Barnash chava haku chivya lekible. So he saw that this snake was opposite him. The havamiz, and he was dead. Going to the Zohar. Is the kaf haku barnash. So he stood up this man. The nafalahu kul the chulsoi ishtaziv, and he saw who's who'd kaf v'kam also. So he got himself up. He raised himself up. Va'oz nafal osa lagala. What happened was when he got up, is that the pile of rocks that he was on started to slide. Latachtis hard. It fell all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. The nitzalo soha adam, and the man was saved. If he would have stayed on those rocks, he'd have been down at the bottom too. If he wouldn't have gotten up at that moment, he would have fell together with that pile of rocks. The he would have fell into the bottom of the valley, and he would be dead. Also, Rebbe then came over to this man. He says, he said to me, tell me, what did you do? The Hakudra Barichu Rachashloch, that the Kodesh Baruch Hu cared for you so much, Elin trained Nisin, that he pulled off these two miracles for you, Lav Elin the Magana. So he says, Shalom Emmanuel. So he asked them, Amalei Maj Masecha, what are your good deeds? Ki HaKodesh Baruch Hu Aslcha Beis Nisim, he did 2 miracles for you. Elu, these 2 miracles, Vavadai Eina Bechinam, he didn't do it just for kicks. He did it because you deserved it. So he says, Amalei Haku Barnash. So this man said to him, Kol Yomai Lo Ashli Li Barnash Bisha Ba'alma. He says like this, Amalo. Osa Adam, Kol Yomai, all the days of my life, Lo Asli Adam Ezer Rabba Olam, somebody who did a bad thing for me, the Lo is Paisena Bahade Umachil Nule, where I didn't make peace with that person who did some harm to me, and I didn't try to make peace with him, and I forgave him. Every time it's happened, I always did this. Shalom this Paisani Imo Bachalti Lo, I forgive him. So he said, so he said, not only that, but if I wasn't able to make some kind of a peace with this man, he says, I didn't go to sleep until I actually forgave that person. And all of those other people who have already harmed me, I always went to make peace with them. And I never was afraid. I was never worried about the fact that this particular bad thing happened to me. It wasn't just that I made peace with them and I tried to give them and I forgave them and I tried to get them to forgive me. It's not only that, but from that day on, I tried to do good things for this person. Because I shouldn't consider that I hated them. I didn't want them to think that I hated them or that there was any vestige of this hate still inside of me. So Rabbi Abba, when he heard this and he saw this, he began to cry. Yata overdied the din me Yosef. What this man did is greater than what Yosef did. This is greater than what Yosef did. The Yosef, because Yosef was dealing with his brothers. So naturally, he should have had Rahmanas for these people. They certainly did something bad to Yosef, sending him into slavery. So he says, Roy Larachem Aleichem Kushanafla Bayada. So when they fell into his hands, so certainly you should have mercy upon him. Of Amada Aved Da Yatir who me Yosef, but what this man did, he says much more than what Yosef did. He says, Avomasha Asa Zel Aish, who Yosef Amavsav Yosef, it's greater than what Yosef did with his brothers. Ki Rachem al Kol Ada, because he had Rahmanas on everybody. He loved everybody. Afilu lo choya achid, even if they weren't his brothers. Yo suda kutra barichu yarchish le nisa al nisa. So he says, L'chein roy chush al kodesh baruch hu. So therefore, that person, it is fit that a person should be able to do that a kodesh baruch does for them these two miracles, miracle on miracle. Now the Zohar comes and says like this. He wants to give us an insight into the world that we actually live in, the world that we see, and the world that we don't see. Pasav v'amar Rebbe Abba the Farish Masha Kasav Rebbe Yossi started to explain. Cholech betum yelech betach. This is a quote from, where is it? The quote, let's see it. 1 second. It doesn't say, tell me. Finding it. Mishlei. So he says, a person that goes in purity and simplicity, that person will go with trust. Tamim slave with a pure heart, this person could go and not worry. But a person who makes his paths crooked, that will be known. A person who crooks his path, the leched baramiya, the person is going to do something in trickery, who yoshavar v'yadai, this person will be broken, v'yaduchu mefarish mashakav yaduchu, and be trampled on. He will be punished. Cholech betum yelech betach, so the person that's going in a pure heart, he can go in trust. So this is talking about a person who is going in the paths of the Torah. This person should go and trust. Because the damaging angels, let's say the things which could really cause harm to this person, that they're not going to come and hurt him. They can't do anything to this person. But a person whose paths are crooked, this person will become known. So he says, what do you mean by become known? Man yivodeo, who is the person? What are we talking about? Will become known. Mi yodeo, who knows? We're talking here about a person who has left the path of righteousness, of straightness. So, and then let's go on to the Zohar. Boy gabe the chabre, and then he comes by his friends. V'rotza the gavos masha yeshlo etzel levero. So let's say what this is. What actually trains into the same thought. He says this is a person that wants to collect from those who have done something bad to him. In other words, get vengeance. So he wants to take out vengeance. To pay back bad for something bad. Don't we so often find ourselves in a situation where we have someone who did something bad to us and now we hate that person? But we have that. So Yivodea, what does it mean becomes known? Mahu Yivodea, but he wants to know, what does it mean becomes known? What are we talking about? Ma Pirush v'Amar Yishtamoda Ihu Beinechem the call Mari Dedina. Sheyihya Nicker now, Yivodea means he will become recognized in the eyes, shall call Bali Dinim of all those punishing elements in the world, the Herelo, Ayadesha Yorsham Befonu. And how does that happen? Because there's an impression on the first person's face, possibly like that, on a person's face, that could be recognized by Bali Dinim. Now, what is Bali Dinim? The lo yisave b'naychad diyukta dahachu bar nashu shelo tiya ne'evedes b'hem. So there won't be lost from them these things these forces that want to come and hurt the person. So Rasu Shazeh Ha'adam, it's just like a picture of on the post office wall. But here he's talking about the spiritual elements that are created by a person's own bad deeds. These elements come to hurt the person. Begin to I saw Layla Asra the Yimko Mine. So what they're doing actually now is they push him into a place where he can actually be punished himself. They the Havil the Makam Shianko Nakmo Mimano Kamo Mimano, that they should be able to take vengeance on him, the fee Sharatsalim Go Makavera. Why? Because he wants to do vengeance. So therefore, all of these acts of punishment are revolving around him, and they're going to come to him and begin kach yuvadeya, and that's what we mean when we said that they will become known, like a poster on the post office wall, wanted, dead or alive. The chen cause of yodeya, so therefore it writes, he knows, he will know. Pirush labali hadinim. What does he mean? This it means from the angels that perform din or any act that would bring punishment onto this person, Yanakmo Mimeno, Mida Keneged Mina, so that they should take vengeance on him, his bad midos, versus the midos that he projected on others. Now the Zohar continues on, and it says as follows: V'tachazi, Hachu the Boruch Kashut, the person that walks in a straight path, in the path of truth, Kudsha Barichu begin the lo isya the lo ish the moed the gabe ma'arech the dinner. So what it means here is that when a person learns Torah and does mitzvahs and ma'asim tovim according to his ability, his or her ability, because all of us are different. As Rabbi Nachman says, I have to sing out to God by the person that I am, not somebody else. So try to be the best person I possibly can. A Kodesh Baruch, look at the word kudsha barichu chapelei. He surrounds that person. Begin to lo isra v'lo ishta moida l'gabe ma'arechu the dinner, so that he should not become known, and to keep that poster off of the post office wall. L'gabe ma'arechu the dinner, because those who could come and hurt him, Kodesh Baruch mechasel olav, he covers over this person, kadosh shelo yehi noida, so he may not be known. The nikra the bali adenim, that the bali adenim, those punishing forces in the world, spirits, forces, should not come onto this guy. But a person is going to do something crooked. Who wants to take vengeance on someone who did him wrong. Yivodeya, that person will become known. Then the Bali Adinim are going to know that person. They're going to have his impression in front of them. Zakoyan Ina B'nei the Osli Boruch Kashut, so happy are the person and meritorious are the person who go in the way of truth. V'Osli the Roksam al Alma, and V'Ashreichem B'nei Adam, Sholcholchim B'derek Emes, happy are the people that go in the true path. V'Holchim the Betach al Olam, and they can go in trust throughout the world. V'lo Dachle Inan Ba'al Medin, V'lo Ba'al Da'asi, because these people are not afraid of this world, and they're also not afraid of the next world. Now that's really the end of the Zohar that's coming out of the Chok for the week of Mekates. Tomorrow we'll be looking at the Erev Shabbos. Let's see, we have one more day? Maybe we have one more day of Zohar. So let's see, one more day of Zohar, and God willing, we'll see you then.